You're listening to Women Empowerment Wednesday. I am your host, Coach Latoya. You can reach me on my website at www.coachingbylatoya.com. Also on Facebook, Coaching by Latoya, and on Instagram at Life Coach Latoya. So if anything resonates with you, or you just want to send a message and you want to say, hey, I like the episode, or you have an idea of an episode that you want me to talk about, definitely send me a message. Be glad to hear from you. All right, let's get into today's show. I'm sure you've heard idioms such as rose-colored glasses or love is blind. There's some songs, love is blind also. But anyway, I'm bringing this up because as a coach, as a friend, supporter, myself, we've all gone through situations where we look at with rose-colored glasses and we look at those things to say where others will see dysfunction, disruption, chaos, toxicity. We see, oh, it's not that bad. No. And when you hear the phrase love is blind, love will truly blind you from all of the toxic traits or the negative things, or how we compartmentalize bad situations to look at the good things and say, but it's okay, under that blanket statement, but I love this person. It's okay that they talk to me like crap. It's okay that they treat me so bad, but you don't see the good times. Well, of course not. Not if when you reach out, you're only talking about the bad things. So whoever you're talking to, they're just going to remember the bad things that happened. They're not in the relationship with you and that partner, whether it's a romantic partner or relative or even a coworker, a colleague. They don't see the good things. Those are the things that you're keeping to yourself. When you're upset, you talk about the bad things because you have to get it out. That's what most women do anyway. You got to get those things out and you talk about it. And so when you're talking about these things to other people, that's their impression of who you're talking about, all these bad things. And they're sitting like, well, when are you going to leave? And you're like, leave? Who are you talking about? I'm not going to leave. It's a bad time. It's okay. It's not that bad for me to leave. But if there's a multitude of situations and it's all bad to the person you're venting to, where is the good? So to them, you're looking at life with rose-colored glasses on. They don't see what you see. So, lesson number 1, when you're venting to such people, understand the people you're venting to is obviously close enough to you that you love them, that you can confide in them. But remember, they love you, not the person you're talking about necessarily. So their best interest is for you. So if you don't want them to look at the person you love with protruding judgmental eyes, I suggest you get a therapist to vent to, or whoever you pray to, so that when you make up with this person and you're fine with this person, those other friends or your confidants can look at them the way you do. That's just a lesson there. But I also wanted to implore you to really pay attention to what you're being blinded to. Now, this talk that I'm having with you right now is more about yourself. It's not so much about the other person that may be treating you bad or making you feel less than. It's more so about yourself. Because we start to believe the things that other people tell us. You're too big, you're too mean, or you're too ugly, but we're still there. I'm including myself because I've been through some situations with and been friends with people far too long. I've had people in my circle far too long, and others would be like, well, why are you still friends with this person? They mean you no good. And I'm like, well, no, that's just them making excuses for people who would treat me like crap. That was my fault. And I was believing the mess that they spewed out to me. And then started to look at myself bad, but was looking at them with rose-colored glasses. Like they're my friend and they're telling me about myself. But I was doing it with the wrong persons. I had to put those rose-colored glasses and look at myself to say, why aren't you beautiful? Because you have those who really love you who are telling you who's toxic in your life, and you're refusing to believe them. Why? Why are you self-loathing and allowing the toxic people to stay with you? Why? That meant I had to really look back and say, what do you see that I'm not seeing? And when I had some people tell me, and yet I had a few toxic people around me, and they would say, well, this person does this, 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 this. And that's taken away from the person that you are. And my confidant said to me, and I love you. I don't do any of those things to you. So if this is someone you love, why do you allow it? And I had to sit back and be like, wow, you're right. You are so right. I shouldn't allow anyone to take away from me. And if there's an issue with me, build me up constructively. And that's what they were doing. My confidants were saying, we love you. And because we love you, we see that these people are tearing you apart. And that's not what love is. Love builds you up. So by building you up, we're letting you know these people are not worthy of your time. They're not worthy of your love. So what is it that's deficient in you that makes you think that that's what love is? And let us know so we can help build that up in you. And that right there slapped me in the face hard. And I said, oh my goodness, that's what love is. I see something hurting you. I see someone hurting you. And it's taking all I got to sit and watch it. I can't take it anymore. And because I love you, tell me what you need from me so you can get rid of them. So I'm here to do the same for you. What is it that you are allowing someone to talk down to you and say that's okay? What is it that you're allowing people to strip you apart and that's okay? These same toxic people are not building you back up. Why is it okay? And really answer that question for yourself. And when you wake up out of that trance, put those rose-colored glasses on for yourself. You're going to be okay. You're going to come out of this. And you will be stronger, and you will not allow anyone else to do it to you ever again. You're going to get pushback when it happens, please believe, because they're not used to you standing up for yourself. They're not used to you saying, oh no, you're not going to do this again. So be prepared, because it's coming. But also just understand you're worth it. Was it these same people that took your strength away? Was it these same people that took away your power? Well, take your power back. Every day you wake up is a new day to start over. Start over by remembering when you had your power if you don't know that you even lost it. When was the last time you even used it? How long ago was it? Put those glasses on and look at yourself. And tell yourself how beautiful you are. Tell yourself how smart you are, how fantastic you are. And if you don't believe it, why don't you believe it? And if you say, I don't know, then that's a daggone problem, because you need to know why you don't believe that you're fantastic. If you are really out here hurting people and doing wrong, okay, fix it. Change your life around. The only person you're responsible for, besides children or fur babies, if you have them, is yourself. So, take care of yourself. Find your strength. Lean on those who love you. Ask them to help you find it. If not, find a therapist. Find a coach. You can do this. You got this. I believe in you. Well, that will conclude today's episode on Women Empowerment Wednesdays. Don't forget, you can reach me at my website, www.coachingbyLatoya.com, on Facebook, Coaching by Latoya, and on Instagram at Life Coach Latoya. See you next Wednesday.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.